Imagine walking into a room where the reflection of 15 European cups blinds your eyes. This is not just metal, it is the physical manifestation of a dynasty. For decades, football has been the world's most popular sport. But today, it has evolved into a multi-billion-dollar global entertainment industry. Every single one of us in this room interact with global sports brands. However, the financial structure supporting these brands is currently shifting. Understanding who owns this institution determines the future of our entertainment and cultural heritage. As an avid researcher of sports, management, and corporate structures in football, I have deeply analyzed how organizational choices directly translate into on-field glory. Today, I argue that Real Madrid club football stands as the definite global benchmark for both institutional excellence and financial sustainability in modern sports. To prove this, we will examine this topic through the lens of stock issues. First, we will address the problem of financial instability and state-funded dominance in football. Second, we will analyze the causes and barriers, specifically the clash of ownership models. Finally, I will present the solution: why the Real Madrid member model is the only sustainable path forward, ending with a concrete action step for all of us. The problem: financial instability and artificial capital. Identity versus capital. The core problem in modern soccer is a systemic crisis of financial instability caused by the rise of artificial capital injection, which threatens the traditional meritocracy of sports. European clubs are suffocating under massive debts, trying to compete with unlimited money. In sharp contrast, a sustainable model yields historic revenue without compromising ownership. To back this up with data, according to the 2026 Deloitte Football Money League report, Real Madrid became the first football club in history to surpass 1 billion euros in revenue in a single season, reaching an unprecedented 1.05 billion euros without any external billionaire owner. The harm of not adopting this self-sustaining model is clear. When a competitive success depends solely on a sovereign wealth fund or an unstable tycoon, clubs lose their financial independence, face several regulatory sanctions, and risk corporate bankruptcy if the owner decides to walk away. Now that we clearly see the financial danger plaguing modern football clubs, we must ask ourselves, what is causing this deep structural disparity? The causes and structural barriers. The root cause of this instability is the proliferation of the state-owned club model, where clubs function as geopolitical marketing tools rather than self-sufficient sports institutions. This creates a massive barrier for traditional teams. Traditional clubs are structurally blocked because they cannot print money. They must survive on what they generate. To understand how a club breaks through these barriers. According to Columbia Business School, Professor Stephen Mendes, in his acclaimed 2016 study titled The Real Madrid Way, Real Madrid's sustained global supremacy is achieved because their commercial strategy is directly aligned with the cultural values and patience of their community, rather than relying strictly on the short-term financial algorithms or signal funding. The structural barrier. The ultimate barrier is ownership. While clubs like Manchester City or Paris Saint-Germain are owned by foreign states or private equity firms, Real Madrid faces a unique legal barrier. It is completely owned by its 100,000 members, known as socios. This prevents external takeover forces, the main administration, to maintain flawless internal financial ethics to satisfy both the members and the strict economic controls of European sports. Since the core causes of this market distortion in an imbalance in ownership models, let us transition into the definite solution developed by Real Madrid to secure financial independence. The solution and practical action step. The solution. The Real Madrid way. The solution to saving financial integrity of global sports is the wide strip of the Real Madrid framework. Total financial self-sufficiency through asset diversification. Real Madrid solved this by completely renovating the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium into a 365 days a year multi-entertainment venue. They do not just host 25 soccer matches a year. They host NFL games, massive concerts, and international conventions. They generate a highly dissatisfied cash flow that completely insulates them from market volatility. Practical action. The action step. Your solution must leave the class with a tangible action step you can do on your own. Today, I'm calling on all of you to take 5 minutes after this class to visit the official website of your favorite local sports team or college athletic program. Go to their investor relations or financial transparency page, look at where their revenue comes from, and share your findings on social media using the hashtag sports sustainability to demand corporate transparency in the sports we love. A legacy built on values. In conclusion, it is undeniable that Real Madrid CF is the ultimate gold standard of sports management, demonstrating that a club can achieve unprecedented global supremacy while remaining strictly self-sufficient and true to its finds. Today, we analyze the critical problem of artificial financial doping in modern football. We uncovered the cause, which lies in the structural disparity of state-owned club models. And finally, we look at the solution, how Real Madrid's asset diversification and member-owned model offer a blueprint for financial independence. At the end of the day, Cash injections can buy expensive star players, but only flawless institutional values, structural discipline, and a deep respect for tradition can build an immortal empire. Thank you very much.